Karens will argue with literally anyone. So in today's video, we show you what happens when Karens argue with the judge. Starting things off, we have this guy who came home to notice that his mom's ashes were missing. But what happened to the ashes is just disrespectful.
I get sprayed, I get sprayed, I get sprayed, I get crazy, I get sprayed, I get sprayed, I get stupid.
A few days after the video was shared online, they had identified the Karen, and she was booked and charged with altering a corpse. The Fort Worth police released a statement stating, Gladney was charged with abuse of a corpse and is now facing maximum penalty of a year in prison and a fine of up to $4,000 if convicted of the Class A misdemeanor charge. We have this Karen who was caught red-handed doing this.
Kraft allegedly spray-painted racial slurs on her neighbor's driveway in Lake Forest in June, not once, but 3 times. One incident captured on the Pineda family's security cameras. She was charged with harassment and criminal mischief. The court issued a no-contact order on July 16th, but on July 27th, the Pinedas believe she was caught on their cameras again.
She was coming from her residence into our yard and pouring a chemical in our yard, and the next day is when we noticed it. It looks like it's in the shape of it.
If you thought she couldn't do anything worse, it gets way worse.
The Pinedas say they've also seen shards of glass thrown into their yard.
I just saw something get thrown over. Hold on.
Capturing this moment on their cell phones.
There's glass. Again.
They also claim they found hot dogs near their backyard playground with glass in them. This family says they don't feel safe knowing Kraft is only 2 doors down.
I feel like maybe she's just trying to push us out of the house at this point.
Now watch as she faces the judge.
I want to make sure you understand. You may have posted bond, but the court can put you back in a heartbeat.
A stern warning Thursday afternoon in court as Suzanne Kraft stood in front of a judge accused of violating her no-contact order filed by the Pineda family, who watched and listened from the hallway.
I'm not saying that you've had contact. I just know there's an allegation. And what I'm telling you is, if they can prove it, then you could very well end up back in jail.
The victims were ready to testify, but the hearing was postponed and rescheduled for another week. Her next court hearing, she was held in contempt and sentenced to 7 days of home incarceration. Her bond was set to $5,000 and she was criminally charged with harassment and criminal mischief. This man was caught on camera shouting expletives and racist comments towards an Asian American family at a restaurant in Carmel Valley. Take a look.
Whoa. Okay, say that again. Yeah, say that again. Oh, now you're shy?
Say it again.
Say it again. Now you're shy?
What's wrong with you, man?
Say it one more time.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, you need to leave.
Yeah,
you need to leave. That is not appropriate.
Trump's gonna you. Need to leave.
Oh, you need to leave. You're not talking
No,
about
you
that
need
like
to
that.
leave.
What's wrong with you?
An Asian piece of.
Oh my God.
Watch how this restaurant employee deals with this Kevin.
Yeah, I'm out.
Get out. You are not allowed here.
I already put my.
Do not talk to our guests like that. Get out now.
Who are these?
They are valued guests.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
Yeah, they're
Get
valued
out.
guests.
Yeah, you. You're a racist. You are not allowed here ever.
Yeah, really. No problem. I'm saying.
Shortly after the video went viral, he was identified as Michael Lofthouse, and so was his own company, forcing him to resign from it. Lofthouse later issued an apology stating, "My behavior in the video is appalling. This was clearly a moment where I lost control and made incredibly hurtful and divisive comments. I would like to deeply apologize to the Chan family." Do you think Lofthouse was really sorry or not? Leave a comment below with your thoughts. Now this Karen was ranting and acting very inappropriate, but it's how she treated the flight attendants that landed her in hot water.
Oh, they're gonna put the stairs up though. But it's not just her, it's a couple of them.
It's reported that this is where the Karen starts refusing to exit the flight.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Refusing to get off a flight doesn't last long until cops arrive.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You actually didn't. You actually didn't. You only told me to come down when there was multiple people talking.
What's your first name? What's your name?
Bro, I'm getting tight, bro.
Unlucky for this Karen, because it was later reported that she was put on the no-fly list. Up next, this Karen, who was given the name Cornerstone Caroline, falsely accused a 9-year-old boy of groping her backside while she was shopping. But when the shop released the footage, it showed what actually happened.
Get some egg and cheese on a roll, salt, pepper, ketchup.
Yeah, she was wrong. You got like 5 witnesses who saw it.
No, I see. I spoke to that lady in the blue shirt.
Oh, that's good.
And it clearly shows the child never placed a hand on this Karen.
And then she calls the cops.
The Karen goes out front of the store and does what they all do best and calls the cops.
What happened?
White lady calls the cops on a black lady. I get it. Yeah, they're videotaped. She's mentally ill. Yeah.
Mentally
Listen,
ill?
I'm a kid. Listen, you remember me, right? From school, right? Yeah. That's right. The son grabbed my. She said and she decided to stay here. So I'm gonna stay here, right? Yeah. Security camera.
Don't stay nowhere.
Go home.
Let's make it go viral.
Go home. No. Let me go.
No, not her.
No.
Come on. She's calling police on a black woman.
Go home. She needs to go home.
The boy spoke publicly to the media, stating that he doesn't forgive this woman and that she needs help. But Karen has her own thoughts about that.
What I felt was across both cheeks. I didn't know what had happened.
That's right. The son grabbed my.
She's now written "Do not knock" on her apartment door.
I regret that I escalated the situation. I should simply have said, "Don't touch me." I shouldn't have cursed.
Eventually, Cornerstone Caroline issued an apology to the young boy, but the apology doesn't sound too apologetic, as she says this: "Young man, I don't know your name, but I'm sorry," and that New York police do not have a record of her making a 911 call. Well, this next guy learned that instant karma is real after giving the middle finger. He definitely learned the hard way that actions do have consequences. A licensed street vendor was just enjoying his day selling fruit to his local neighborhood, but there always seems to be a Karen or Kevin not too far away. Well, in this case, it was a Kevin.
I think the strawberries.
You know what? They might be beautiful, but they're stolen. Yeah, they are. It has to have receipts. By law, it has to have receipts to prove that they're not stolen. That's the law.
The fruit.
Where's the profit incentive to sell things that aren't stolen? I'm the resident of this neighborhood. That's why. Are you the one that lives here? Because I'm going to sue you.
Oh, try to sue me, but I don't want to.
Okay, where do you live? What the f*** are you doing here? Mind your business. This is my business.
My neighborhood.
Okay, well, this is illegal.
No,
This
we
is,
thought this is government property.
no, this is an R1 zoning district. You don't know the
I do know my.
R1 zoning district means strictly residential, no businesses.
This is.
He has no business permit.
If
Let
my
me finish.
kid,
Let me finish.
If my kid wants to put a lemonade stand here, are you going to call him names?
That's different. That's
You're
different.
a bully.
No,
You're a
you're an idiot. You're a fool. And I'm protecting my property rights.
Where in the hell?
Hey,
you're protecting all of these neighbors enjoying this.
it doesn't matter. It's illegal.
It is
illegal. I already did.
But this Kevin doesn't stop there, because only a few days later, he destroys another vendor's property. He doesn't stop there when he was caught again by another vendor.
Get out of here!
Policía.
Get the out of here! I'll call the police on you. Get out of here! This is illegal.
And another day, another vendor he destroys.
You're illegally in my neighborhood.
And give your name.
Give your name. Mind your own business.
The police were called after one protester demanded for the man to be arrested. He was later identified and arrested for his actions. It was later reported by the Los Angeles Police Department that he was arrested and now faces a misdemeanor battery charge. This lady was just doing her job when she was attacked by a wild Karen.
Can I do my job, please? Let me fire him. I'm trying to get the leaves out of the road. Oh my God! Get out of my face! You're so dumb! Get out of my face! It's like, maybe if you weren't in the way, I could do this, right?
Her reasoning as to why is just shocking.
Get away from my car! The car's for my daughter! Who is that polite? Get out of my...
Karens are everywhere these days, and this 72-year-old cancer patient was unlucky to have a Karen judge and find him for this reason.
A defendant is asked why he hasn't been keeping his walkway clear.
I am a cancer patient, very old man.
But his difficult situation didn't garner much sympathy.
Shameful! The neighbors should not have to look at that. You should be ashamed of yourself.
This exchange between 31st District Judge Alexis Crott and an elderly cancer survivor is garnering criticism on social media.
Is it, ma'am, forgivable because my father is currently sick and we cleaned that after?
You see that photo?
I am very sick, man.
That is shameful.
The 72-year-old Hamtramck man was in court for violating a city ordinance, failing to maintain his property.
If I could give you jail time on this, I would.
It was reported that Crott cannot comment on this situation as a judge. Next up, we have this Karen who makes multiple racist comments to workers, telling them to speak English and even asking if any of them are illegal.
Is English. Doesn't matter. It's still English. It's English. 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 Is anybody here illegal? Are these guys illegal? What's the name of this company? Look at this. Look at this. It's America. Speak English. Speak English. So this is a foreman working for this company, Morans. And he's speaking Spanish to these guys. So your tax dollars up here in New Hampshire. That's what's going on here. That's what's going on here. That is what's going on. So now they have people who don't speak English who are putting in...
A man comes to try and defuse the situation, but this happens instead.
Are they in America?
Yes.
Okay, they should be speaking English.
Why? Who said, what
they
law?
should be speaking English.
Because what?
They should be speaking English. Are they illegal aliens? They don't speak the language?
What does speaking the language have to do with
Do they not speak the language?
When you drive into the state, what does it say?
Do they not speak the language?
I have no idea.
Okay, why do you care?
Because
I wasn't talking to you.
You're harassing me.
I have a right.
To harass people?
How am I harassing them?
You're yelling at them while
am I
they're trying to do
yelling?
their job. Yes.
Oh yeah, okay.
I can hear you
Are
from
they
across
illegal?
the street.
So
I'm trying to enjoy my lunch.
So then go enjoy your lunch. Why are you wearing a mask?
Why am I wearing a mask?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a global pandemic.
Really? Okay. Okay. So this guy decided that he's going to come over here and be a social justice warrior. Right.
Shortly after the videos were posted online, this Karen was identified, and here is what she had to say on Facebook. Good morning. So if you want people in America to speak English, that makes you a racist. I'm not backing down. However, she was forced to when a petition for her to be removed from a radio show was made. The petition succeeded, with the radio show releasing a statement online stating, Ms. Ploss is no longer associated or affiliated in any way with WSMN or Bardis Russell Broadcasting. We will not tolerate discrimination, racism, or hatred. A person who finds a little longer wait for McMuffin so emotionally disruptive that it results in them recording themselves expressing their concerns in tears is allowed to roam around and be a police officer. Well, we now bring you Karen McMuffin.
To get my food, I had already done my mobile order so that, people don't pay for my stuff because I just always like to pay for it myself. But I'm on my way home from work. When I pull up to the window, they hand me my receipt, so I go to the second window to get my food, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. And so the girl comes to the window and asks me what my order was. I repeat my order and my coffee order, and they ask me to pull up because my food's not ready. It's an English muffin meal with a hash brown and coffee.
What she says next is what landed her the nickname Karen McMuffin.
And they asked me to pull up. So I pull up forward, and a girl comes out with my coffee and just the coffee. And she hands it to me, and I have my window down. And that's all she hands me is the coffee. So I told her, I said, don't bother with the food because right now I'm too nervous to take it. It doesn't matter how many hours I've been up. It doesn't matter what I've done for anyone. Right now I'm too nervous to take a meal from McDonald's because I can't see it being made. I don't know what's going on with people nowadays, but please, just give us a break. Please just give us a break. I don't know how much more I can take. I've been in this for 15 years and I've never, ever had such anxiety about waiting for McDonald's drive-thru food. So just have a heart, and if you see an officer, just tell them thank you.
Karen McMuffin's video was seen more than 10 million times on Facebook and was reposted on Twitter, where it received over 1 million views with thousands of comments. We now bring you Karen Judge, who was overseeing a divorce hearing when the judge said something he shouldn't have. Take a look.
After everything was finished, except for those 2 pieces of paper, his Social Security earning statements, which he doesn't have, and this supposed report that exists for Lehigh.
He gets his Social Security every year indicating
the earnings statement.
He gets his earnings statement.
Okay.
He gets it. He gets it every year. So she asked for it. Why didn't he provide it?
He doesn't have it.
He doesn't. He threw it away?
I would presume he did.
Oh, come on.
But he is not having any of it and starts doing anything to try and prove his point.
If you say he got it, Judge, I don't know.
Don't you get it?
No, I don't get it.
You don't get it,
Judge.
I get it.
I don't get it.
You get it? You get it? Everybody gets it.
Everybody gets it. I must be the one that doesn't get it.
Social Security sends it to your home.
They do.
Every year.
They sent it to my home 4 years ago. I haven't received it in the last 3.
Well, it doesn't stop there, because this is the final point before he says something he will regret.
Well, when did you become an illegal alien?
Judge?
It comes to you.
Judge, I am going to... That was a totally inappropriate comment.
I didn't mean it. I'm only... listen to me.
The attorney returns after 10 minutes and the judge apologizes to her. But it is too late for the judge because the attorney later filed a misconduct complaint against him. Moving forward, we have this Karen who goes to a Mexican restaurant and starts claiming that they served her cat meat. But that doesn't stop there because she decides to harass other customers and onlookers.
It's a masculine name you have. How old are you? Doesn't matter. My pronouns are she, her, though. She, heard? Yeah, she, heard. What do you think my pronouns are?
It's really not any of my business, unless you want me to know them.
Why did you tell me your pronouns?
Well, because for me, I'd like to be addressed, you know, by my pronouns, so.
What are your pronouns?
She, heard.
Do you have
I don't know. That's kind of my business. Do you?
You don't need to be asking these persons.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to ask.
You're the one asking me what gender I am.
I didn't ever ask you that.
You're asking my pronouns.
I didn't ask that either.
Do I look like a man?
I don't know what you look like.
Do I sound like a man?
Maybe. I don't know.
Do I stand like a man?
What does a man stand like? Oh, then I guess no.
You millennial. I'm a female. You're a female too.
She continues on.
Can you please just leave?
You gotta go.
Leave my
Get out of here.
Alone.
Get out of here.
You need to
leave.
So disrespectful. Absolutely disrespectful.
Yes,
disrespectful. Oh, I'm sorry.
I want you to leave. Are they on their way?
Well, you guys have been talking to me ever since I told you that
You've been sitting here yelling, throwing things. It's not necessary. You're throwing out there and making threats.
What did I throw?
You might not remember, but like 10 things.
Can? I was gonna pick it up. Thanks for picking it up for me.
My job, you know, I'm getting paid too.
Oh, nice. When are the cops gonna get here? Which district?
Doesn't matter. We're gonna find out. Are you friends with some of them? What?
I actually know District 1, District 2, District 5.
Well, then you probably have nothing to worry about.
No, I can't wait till they get here.
Okay.
Why don't you go to work? You're just standing out here.
I'm at work. I'm getting paid to stand out here and catch the breeze. We're making sure. Yeah, that's me.
Proud to own it.
Only one of us is making money right now.
Shortly after the incident, she was arrested, and it was reported that the reason for her outburst was because she suffers from a mental health issue. Now watch as this Karen calls the cops all because she didn't like the taste of her Chinese food.
Alliance Police and Fire, where's your emergency?
At Main Moon in College Plaza.
What's the problem?
I have bought some Chinese food and it's not to par to me, and I asked to get my money back and they acting like they don't understand me and took my food and won't give me my money back.
What's your name?
Tracy McLeod.
And this is why you called 911?
What am I supposed to do? Jump over the thing and beat them up and get my money back?
This Karen learned that calling the cops for an unnecessary reason will land you with a misdemeanor charge for misuse of calling 911. Moving into your new neighborhood should make you feel safe and welcome. But for these people, they ran into some Karens.
Go ahead, call the police. Call the police then.
Don't
call the police.
This is very. This is
no, go ahead, call the police. I'm recording and I'm going to definitely be posting that. Yeah, exactly. I don't give a
and you're telling
No,
us.
yeah, you're our neighbors and you're sitting over here talking to Bro, how do we look suspicious?
We're outside and
Yes, because we're moving in. Because we're moving. I mean,
like me.
hold on a minute, because I really want you to explain this to me. I really want you to explain this to me, okay? You got a vacant apartment. Someone's moving in.
We didn't know there's a
You
vacant
never
apartment
seen
on
them
the
for.
third floor.
Okay, so
we're just asking a question.
Okay, and
but we don't know.
okay, but here's the
So
thing,
she's
though.
just saying, why
She
didn't
just
you
sat
go
over
through
there
the
and
front
immediately
door?
accused
But
me
she said, why
of being
can't you look
suspicious.
suspicious?
How do I look suspicious?
Because you're telling her where the to go and she don't know where she's going.
Yeah,
But you guys just
I'm
rented the
I'm asking to
apartment.
make sure that the key works. We got the key from Arcelli. You don't want to sit here telling me we look suspicious. You don't want active racist as hell and dumb as hell.
And you want to pull the
Did you get
racist
AJ?
card.
Yeah. AJ.
She continues on going even though he informed her what he was doing.
Out of here.
What you talking about?
You think you talking to?
You.
A little.
You.
To a grown.
You calling a black man a boy now?
No,
Yeah, look at that. Calling a black man a boy. See what I'm saying? Calling a black man a boy. What you talking about? Checking what?
Check your friend.
Okay. What's he not gonna do? Okay. My friend. He's here for me.
Check your man.
Don't. That's not my man. It's my roommate.
I said.
Okay.
Her.
Nah.
I didn't know she
That's
was
why
a
I'm
man.
recording that.
Go ahead.
You guys sitting over here immediately. Immediately. You sat over here accusing me. Accusing me.
You're gonna look stupid.
Okay. Stupid for what? Stupid for what?
You're over here pulling the black card race. You.
The race card, those things are race card.
Right.
It is what it is. You got a black man over here asking his friend to move. Apparently it does though. Apparently it does though. Apparently it does though.
You're standing in front of our apartment building and we've never seen you
and I told her, go to the third floor.
And it's very offensive.
Yeah, I'm going to record because you're accusing me of a crime that I have not committed.
The video was later posted on social media where it received thousands of views. It was later reported that the cops got involved to assist with the incident and no reports were filed. Having a Kevin as your neighbor must be very hard, especially when you catch them trying to sabotage a doorbell camera all because he claims it overlooks his home. However, it clearly shows that it doesn't. He doesn't stop there because he tries again. And he tries again. It was reported that his antics led him to being hauled to court and pleading guilty to criminal damage when CCTV showed him snipping its wires with pliers. And, on another occasion, Grove was seen taking a hammer to another camera at the home. We all know that being politely asked to do something shouldn't be such a big issue. Well, for this next Karen, it was a big issue.
Call taker able to get a last name. She's refusing the ID.
You did say I had to have an ID to be here.
No, we need that. You need to give
Didn't
us
you say?
identification.
Okay. Was the call taker able to get a last name? She's refusing to identify herself.
It's my God-given right to be here on this planet, and you cannot tell me otherwise. Correct? You just lied to me.
I lied to you about what?
You said I had to have an ID to be here.
No, you got
That's
to
not
identify
what I said.
yourself.
When you're legally detained, you can play back on your video. When you're legally detained, you have a duty to identify yourself to a police officer.
Okay, so they're saying when I'm legally detained, which I was not, that I have the...
Can you try to run her without a date of birth? White female, approximately 40, 45 years of age.
How am I legally detained? Can you...
We were called here to investigate
after I was shoved.
Okay, so they're saying
and I called
that,
you too.
Okay, so let me...
I called the police too.
Are you going to let me talk, or are you going to be the only one talking? Because right now, as a call taker, I know you want to have them on there for your safety purposes.
Yes.
But right now, you and I need to be talking, not them.
Says who?
You need to continue having a conversation with me.
When informed that witnesses saw the incident, she began accusing the employee of being racist.
So, you said that she shoved you. You want to file assault charges. She's saying you shoved her and she has witnesses. You have witnesses to say that she shoved you.
She has the manager?
No.
No, okay.
There are other employees that were in the fitting room.
I would hope, okay, other employees? Well, there's also another woman without a mask. Isn't that interesting how she only picked me?
Well, I have nothing to do with that at all.
She only picked me, the white person, not the black person wearing a mask. Do you think it's a racist thing? I don't know.
We're not here to talk about race.
Well, you know what? It kind of seems like it's a racist thing when the black woman doesn't have a mask on, but she comes after the white one. That's the only difference.
So that's only where you would file a complaint with Nordstrom Rack.
Okay, but I also want to file a complaint with you for her assaulting me.
Okay, and she also wants to file assault charges against you.
Okay.
So that's the Valley sign. Go ahead.
She continues to not show her ID after being asked multiple times because apparently it's her right.
Officers, we have to figure out what's going on.
If you're a victim of assault, we need to know who you are.
Carabelle. How did you know my name was Carabelle?
Because I heard you say it. You said it on the phone when you called 911. That's how I know.
You just called and got it. Don't lie.
No.
You are lying to me. I just heard you call the police officer that I talked to and get my name. Now you're lying.
Not a police officer on the phone.
Now
when
you're
you
lying.
Were in the fitting room.
You are lying. Stop. This is the second time I caught you in a lie.
Okay. Replay your video. I'm not lying.
Okay. Okay.
Making the situation worse.
No, you are. By not following the law. First of all, I don't have to identify myself.
Yes, you do.
Actually, I don't. It's called common law. You should read up on it. I do not. Okay? So we both know that I don't. I am a woman of God. This is my right as much as it is yours. This is my land as much as it is yours. I did not sign up for this. I am a Christian woman of God, and you are not going to put your disgusting rules on me that are false and not true. I will not have it. Do you understand that? I will not have it. I'm sick of being bullied. I'm sick of being lied to, and it's not going to happen anymore. Do you understand?
Despite Karen believing she was actually doing something, the only thing that she conquered was getting arrested and given an assault citation, which is a Class C misdemeanor punishable. Now we have a prosecutor who thought it was a great idea to make threats towards a judge during a court hearing.
A motion to quash the subpoena, but Mr. Hoover certainly was present as an officer of this court and could tell you what occurred on the Friday afternoon about the phone call he received from someone who has nothing to do with this case. These people stayed up and said he does not represent Fowler, yet he was making, a lot of, not accusation, but pleas to have this deposition taken. What is his role in this? Why was my deposition the only one to be videoed on that? Is there any explanation for that, Mr. April? Why was my deposition the only one going to be videoed that day and the rest going to be by court reporter?
I don't know.
Because then you get it immediately, don't you? You have the record immediately, and then you can run and try to do something with it.
What he says next is just questionable.
Well, Mr. Rogers, if there's nothing there, what are you scared of?
I am scared of nothing, Your Honor. I'm scared of someone would come in and perjure themselves back and do something. I think...
Well, if it's on video, how can they perjure? I mean, it's there.
I would like to put Mr. Hoover's statement in the record. He has given it to the police about why Mr. Bertram, who is a criminal defendant, who the same grand jury on Wednesday is going to consider his case, and he knows it, is trying to get my deposition taken 2 days before. And what is his interest in that? Why is he calling an attorney, begging them to have this deposition go forward? I'm going to ask the court to recuse itself on this motion. I'm going to ask because I think you will be a witness ultimately.
A witness for what?
Because, Your Honor, you know about this gentleman coming in your office several days when a police officer was investigating. You know there was jury tampering Wednesday. You saw it yourself.
Continues on speaking over the judge and claims that he is a witness to it all.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Rogers. I've heard this damn jury tampering till I'm sick and tired of it. I've never tampered with a damn jury in my life, and don't you ever accuse me of that. Do you understand me?
I heard you, Your Honor.
You better understand me. Hey, don't talk. You better understand me.
I asked you, sir, did you see the letter that was sent to the grand jury?
I have not talked to Mr. Bertram about his cases.
I said he came into your office.
Well, he's a lawyer. He's got other things to do.
Your Honor, there is an investigation. I will let you know.
Well, you investigate me all you want. I'm not scared of anything, because I have never done anything wrong.
I never said you did.
Well, I've heard you said I did.
I just said if you become a witness, you have to recuse yourself in this matter.
I don't know what I'd be a witness for. All I did was there were some jurors that had to be out.
Yell at me all you want.
I'll yell all I want. This is my court, and I'll do what I want. Do you understand me?
I understand that, but I am going...
Go sit down. I don't want to hear anything else from you. Your motion's overruled.
It has never been clearly stated what actually happened to the prosecutor after the court hearing, as no reports were officially posted. Everyone wears what they like and what they feel comfortable to wear for a flight, especially when the flight is long. But for this unlucky passenger, he was told off by this Karen.
She has called me names and insulted me just for sitting down in the seat, saying that I came here to celebrate today.
Is there going to be a problem? No, I would like for him to change seats with someone. No, I'm going to get somebody. Well, you don't have that right. So I will get somebody to come along.
You pretend you have the moral high ground, but you put that man's finger on the nape of your butt. That man doesn't believe in climate change. Do you believe in gravity? Did you know gravity is just a theory?
You grab your belongings when you come.
Right. Where?
But that's it. We're going to have to take you off this plane right now. You grab your belongings and come with me, please. Please. You grab your belongings and come with me.
I paid for this seat and I'm sitting here. He is in my space.
She's called the hostilities.
Despite creating a scene that wasn't needed, she decides to make it look like she is innocent. Take a look.
father-in-law, his mother died. And you had to be here. I'm going home. There is no way I'm getting off this plane. Quiet. I'll be quiet. I'll just wait. I've talked to the captain. I'm going to be in Portland in my own bed tonight after being at my mother-in-law's.
Unfortunately, not on this plane. We can get you rebooked on something else and see what else we have back in.
My husband lost his mother. Have some respect.
And I'm terribly sorry for that, but that does not give you the right to treat me the way you treat me. What if we trade seats and she quiets down? How would that be? Finally, at this point, the captain is already getting called. It's no longer... The captain doesn't understand me. Still on what y'all say.
Let's try that.
Please ask him again if we settle down, if that can be okay.
My husband lost his mother. Sorry.
We all know when a Karen gets told to do something they refuse. Well, she did, and the police had to get involved.
My husband lost his mother. Have some respect.
What if we trade seats and she quiets down? How would that be? Finally, at this point,
Oh my God, this lady's gonna get thrown off the flight.
Unlucky for this Karen, because her outburst landed her and her husband getting kicked off the flight.